Hi guys, in today's video we are going to talk about how you can decide any companies. Suppose if you have multiple offers, then how you should decide between multiple offers which company is good for me. Just by searching on Google, will that help you? Just by seeing the rating? No, right? So today we are going to find out some parameter, and these parameter is defined by me, like how I decide which company is good for you. Whenever you ask me any question, you might have seen I have asked you a few questions, and today I'm going to talk about what are the parameters which I see and which I prefer before deciding any company for you guys. So let's get started. Now, first thing first, if you have multiple offer, one from service based, one from product based, blindly go for product based companies. Don't think twice. Okay. Now, if you have an offer from a service based and one offer from startup companies, then I would prefer go with startup companies. Check out the funding of the company, the investors. If the company is well established, always prefer startup, because there you will grow exponentially. You will learn exponentially. That's a huge difference between startup and any service-based companies. So I always prefer startup. I would prefer startup if I would get two options. Okay, now if you are interested in applying for multiple startups in India, then guys, I've talked so many times about one opportunity that is called Relevel. Relevel conducts a test which will give you a chance to showcase your skills to the best companies in India like Cred, Upgrade, Meesho, Koo, Yellow.ai, Grow, and many more. Relevel tests are completely free of cost. To grab the recruitment opportunities, all you have to do is to attempt a Relevel test and score more than 70% to get your own Relevel profile. With a great score and Relevel profile, you win yourself opportunities for interviews in these top companies. All you need to do, pick up a convenient date and time to attempt the Relevel test. Choose a holiday, a leave, or a day when you feel you are most prepared for it. And you know what? They guarantee minimum package of 4 LPA for non-technical roles and 6 LPA for tech roles. People are getting packages up to 15 LPA as well. And there is no age or experience limit for eligibility. If you are 18 plus or 40 years of age, you can attempt the Relevel test to get the 50% hike for your next job in the best product based companies. Find all people who took the best decision of their life with Relevel through their platform with their Relevel Achievers Twitter handle. Now, suppose if you have multiple offers from the service-based companies, then how you can decide which service-based is good for me? Then I would say, always check out this parameter which I'm going to talk about today, because I personally see these parameter whenever I am deciding it for you guys. So what you're seeing on the screen is a parameter to check. So presently I'm going to select the companies or rate the companies based on the role, package, bond, market value, and work life. So these are the basic parameter which I personally use while I need to make decision between two companies. Okay, now here we are comparing service based and service based, right? So let's get started. So how would I know, like if you are an experienced person, then you can definitely know what your role is going to be. First check the role and responsibility of the project, then go for choose that company if you have multiple service based offer. That time as an experienced person, it's pretty much clear what's your role is going to be. But as a fresher, it's going to be very challenging to identify what role you are going to get. But you know guys, some companies gives you hint like what are the roles you are going to get while you are coming as a fresher. I'll just cover that part quickly. Second, which I prefer, is a package. Yes, you should concentrate on the package, your base package, your starting package, because it's going to be your first company. As a fresher, the package, it should matter. Okay. Now the third thing which I prefer is a bond. If the company has bond, I don't prefer that company. I don't know why, but I do not prefer those companies. Fourth is market value. Just do a quick research on the company, how it is presently doing in the market. Maybe after 3 years, somebody is watching this video, the market can change, right? Anytime, if the transitions are happening. So check out the market value of the company, like how the presently company is doing, what is the layoff percentage of the company, means laying off the employee, and what is the revenue generation, is it increasing, it is decreasing, or how presently the company is doing. It really matters. Why? It helps you to get incentive or bonus, that if company is doing well, you will get a good incentive and bonus. So it really matters. Now fifth thing is what I prefer. As a fresher, I won't be considering much work-life balance. Why? Because I feel the work-life balance does not depend on if I talk about service-based company, the work-life balance does not depend on the company to company. It really depends on the management. So here I will be keeping it in my least priority. Now let's check out. Suppose I have multiple offers. Here I am covering only few offers. Suppose if you have any other XYZ offer, you can just use the parameter how I am checking and comparing these companies. You can do the same way with X versus Y company. Okay, let's get started. Suppose if you have offer from Cognizant, Accenture, Wipro, TCS, Infosys, it's hard to to decide which company I should go for. So here you can see I have separated it into 3 columns. Why? Because some of the companies, they hire for a prime role. Okay, the prime role means they filter out the student which they feel they prefer, like these candidates can be promoted to higher packages and all that stuff. So you can see there are 3 columns I have divided. Now let's talk about quickly the last column, that is Gen Z Next for Cognizant, Accenture, SE, Software Engineer 6.5 package, and Turbo Engineer 7 package for Wipro, and TCS Digital 7 package, and Infosys Power Programmer and Digital Specialist Engineer. Now some of the guys, they might be wondering like, what is Digital Specialist Engineer? It's not coming into my college with this profile. Let me tell you, some of the profile like Turbo and Digital Specialist Engineer, these are for prime colleges. Not in all colleges they hire for these roles, but yeah, in prime colleges they hire for these roles. So here let me quickly cover. Now if you have all the prime packages, then which company you should prefer. So here I have you can see the offers. Okay, then how I would be deciding. Okay, if I'm at your place, now everything is going to be based on my experience, my preference. Okay, I'm not googling out anywhere or doing some research. I'm just assuming. I'm just I have just covered my parameter. On the basis of the parameter, I'm going to decide which company I'm going to go for. Okay, now let's get started. First of all, let me tell you, if I know the role of these these profile, then I would definitely go a niche profile role. So if I see the Gen Z Next, SE, Turbo, Digital, and Programmer, Digital Specialist XYZ, these all are prime roles. Means these people, there are high probability that these people are going to get development work and very niche work as compared to other. So if I know the profile is almost same, now my second parameter is package. Now you can see that Gen Z Next is 6.75, 6.5 and 7. So if I say 6.75, 6.5, 6 and 7, all 3 packages are almost same. Trust me, these all 3 are same. Why? They all are going to get enhanced salary 51, 50, 53 around. Not more than that. There will be no difference. Why? If the salary will be more, there will be more text, and you will get less, right? So I have calculated 6.5 and 6.75. The lump sum salary is going to come in your hand same. So the salary over here, I can see it's same, it's quite similar, but Infosys has quite good salary, that is 8. So my second parameter is I would go for salary. Then I would choose Infosys. All service-based company are same. Suppose I have a package of 8, I would definitely go for 8 package and I would definitely select Infosys. Now I don't have an Infosys offer. I have only Cognizant, Accenture, Wipro, TCS offer. Okay. Then in that case, which company I should go for? Then I won't go for Turbo. Why? Reason is the bond. Wipro has bond. If they have bond, then I would not prefer that. Then in that case, I would either select Accenture or TCS. You must be thinking, why not Cognizant? I can go for Cognizant as well, but the thing is, if I see present market and present work culture and all that stuff, there are a few other parameters I would decide. See, packages are same. Now let's talk about the other parameter. What I covered, the other parameter bond. So which companies I am rejecting? Wipro. Now the competition is between Cognizant, Accenture and TCS. So which company I am going to choose? I will see the market value. Okay, in market, presently if I see Accenture, TCS is doing much better and the work culture is quite better, and the job security, safety, everything is much better than Cognizant. Cognizant, I have seen like too much layoff is happening from the last 2 years. So I would be like, I need to see my security, job security, though the profile is same, right? The packages are same. So I will be not going for that, and I will see the work-life balance. Work-life balance, I would say like now, if now Cognizant is out of competition, Accenture and TCS. TCS, if you are selecting work-life balance, then go for TCS. If you want to go for something, a good international brand, then go for Accenture. So in that case, I would not choose TCS. Second reason is, if I'm going to TCS, then TCS has a policy that once you leave this TCS, you cannot come back into TCS. Never ever in your life. So in this case, how will I decide? I would rather select Accenture if I'm at your place. I have rejected Cognizant because I'm seeing the market value, the kind of laying off happening from past 2 years. See, if you are watching this video after 2 years, maybe the market things will change, right? So in that case, I would be going for a niche and prime profile of Accenture. TCS, why I rejected that? Because of this not coming back, never come back policy. I didn't like that. So that's why I would, maybe in future I would try to go for TCS. So that's why I do not want that company which will say, hey, goodbye forever. But this is one negative part about TCS, and that's why I'm just skipping it. But you can see the other positive parts, like the job security. You can see the TCS layoff, it's quite lesser than Cognizant, what I have noticed, and you can check it out on internet because every year it is changing. So job security point of view, you can definitely go for, if you have digital offer and you are more concerned about job security, then you can definitely go for TCS digital. This is also a great offer. Okay, so it's the preference is very person to person. For me, work culture is very least priority. As I've shown you my priority list, the work culture is coming at last. So first I will see other part, then I will come to the work culture. So definitely everybody has their own preferences, so you can go with digital offer if you have. So here it is very tough to decide, but please go with your opinion, what you want. Okay, maybe some people want work culture, job security. Some people like me, they do not like goodbye forever kind of things. So this is one of the silly reason I am just skipping over here TCS and going for the other company. So And let me tell you, 6.5 and 7, the enhanced salary is going to be almost same. It will be having 53k around TCS, and in Accenture you will be getting around 50k. Around, yes, near around. There will be only hardly 2 to 3 k difference, hardly 2 to 3k difference. So I would prefer Accenture over TCS. You got my point. Now let's talk about not prime profile, that is Gen Z and associate software engineer, project engineer, TCS Ninja, and system engineer. Okay, suppose if I have all these profile, I'm selected for all the non-prime profile, then first primary parameter what I'll see, role. Now as I know, the role of Cognizant Gen Z is not going to be developer. No, hardly. There is a high probability that I won't get development role over here. Why? Because they have already selected Elevate, Gen Z Pro, Gen Z Elevate, Gen Z Next. These candidates, why they have hired? They have hired for development and niche profile role. So definitely 80% or 90% chance they are going to put me into testing or support. So I would say tata bye bye to Cognizant right away. Okay, now let's come to Infosys. Infosys has also filtered parameter. Filtered specialist programmer, power programmer, digital specialist engineer. So I would say, okay, tata bye bye to Infosys as well, because you have already filtered your student for niche profile. Then what will be I doing over there with a system engineer with 3.6 LPA? Now the competition is between Accenture, Wipro, TCS. Okay. Now Wipro has a bond. Goodbye Wipro. I cannot go to Wipro. The second thing I would say package. The second parameter is package. So definitely Accenture has higher package. So here I'm, straightforward, I'm filtering Accenture. Okay, I would definitely go for Accenture. Now suppose Accenture is, I don't have Accenture offer. Okay, I have only Cognizant, Wipro and TCS offer. Then which one I would prefer? Listen to me. If I'm just taking out Accenture is no more in the picture. If I would be given choice between all these 5 companies, I would definitely choose Accenture, not other companies. But why? Accenture has less filtering, Accenture has high package, Accenture too has like job security is quite good, but I can take the risk, I can take the chances for my luck. My luck will decide what project I'm going to get, but I will definitely go for a higher package than any other. So now, suppose I have Cognizant offered or Wipro offered and TCS offer. Then Wipro has a bond, I would definitely say no to Wipro. Then the competition is between TCS and Cognizant. I know Ninja profile, and let me tell you, I have so many friends in TCS, and I don't know why, mostly all who I know, they all got support project. But it really depends on the RMG, that is your BU. If you are asking them, hey, I need development profile, first of all, you will not get choice to choose development or support or testing. I was talking to one of my friend and I was asking, like, what if I am so much good in programming? Then she said, like, she gave me one example that there were 2 students who were so good in TCS Ninja programming. Then the TCS, they filtered those 3.3 LPA student and they gave them a development project. So it really depends on your work. If you are doing well in programming, if you are taking up the task, you are doing well, you have good knowledge in programming, you are taking part in hackathon and all that stuff in the company, then definitely you are going to get something good. But okay, I am having offer over here, so between I need to choose Cognizant and TCS, I would select Cognizant. Why? Because of package. Yes, definitely. My second preference would definitely be package. Reason being, I see the TCS also gives support and testing profile more, and Gen Z profile is made for support and testing. So definitely I don't have any choice. I would definitely go with a package, higher package. I would reject bond. I won't prefer bond, so I just filter out Wipro. Okay. I filtered out Infosys too, because Infosys has also filtered out the student, and Infosys is not giving me more. So I would definitely, as a fresher, just go for a higher package. It's fine, it's good if your profile is everywhere same. Now suppose if you have Gen Z Elevate, then also you need to go with, first choice should be Accenture because it has 4.5 LPA. Second choice should be Cognizant because Gen Z Elevate, you may get development project. Third option should be your, I would say, go for Infosys or TCS. It really depends. The bad part I've already told you for TCS, right? If you are, going away from TCS, the TCS will say goodbye forever, and I do not like that. Reason is, this is the only reason I am just preferring TCS, other companies over TCS. And first of all, the first thing first, go for higher package as a fresher for non-prime role, because in non-prime role you are definitely going to get the non-prime work. So better, at least you will be happy with your earning, okay? Maybe your work will not satisfy you, but your earning will at least going to satisfy you. And make sure, if you are in non-prime profile, switch as early as possible to a niche profile. Switch the company, learn the technology, learn the project, how the flow of the project, and switch as up. As up means within 2 years. Within 2 years, switch it at any cost to a development project. Got my point? These are my priority lists when I have to decide among different companies. So hope this video was informative to you. If it was informative to you, don't forget to press thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed it yet. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching.